Hello, everybody. This is for a very special ancestors reading. All right, so we're going to be looking into the current energy that you are embodying at the moment, your internal hopes, desires, your external atmosphere, and the energy that is surrounding you. And then the gifts that you are meant to use in this lifetime. All right, so whether you're aware or not, all right, so we're going to be looking into all of that awesome energy. And this is the Sacred Rebels. All right, so I'm just going to read really quickly from some of the beginning of the book. It's so beautiful. Fast forward if you are just wanting to get to the reading. That's totally all right. All right, so this is a really beautiful deck. So let's look into this, all right? This is for the collective. We're trying this out, and then I'm going to be doing quicker readings for all the signs, all right? Let's see what happens. Ooh, that one's already flipped over. All right, I always take those as signs. Follow your own rhythm, of course, right? Be authentic. Be your bare self. Be your own skin, right? It's very important to be authentic. That is, authenticity is the highest frequency, all right? Divine messages for the collective, please. All right, so this is about the ancestors, sacred rebels, being authentic and going on your own divine purpose. This is about the intelligence. This is within this oracle deck. It's a way to see the patterns, to see the healing energies, to work with your own creative healing process, attracting what is that you need to know. If you're getting the same card over and over, of course, that's a message. And if there's a card that is going to show up that doesn't make any sense to you or to myself, this is something that this book is it's very important to, that is something to really look at. Okay, so if it's something completely, no, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't, there's something about that, there's even something more important to dive into, right? Something may be missing. So, all right, so what creative awakening offers? Defend to the end, the worthwhile. Yeah, definitely all about when it's like you are that warrior for yourself, for your true intent, and you are doing something out of your heart. It is so different than the warrior that is blindly following an unconscious decision, not being consciously aware. So this is all being consciously aware. What is it to live an authentic life? It is an inside job with outside effects. Externally, you see the effect of authenticity and the creative flow that comes from within. What you spend the most time on is what matters to you the most, rather than the least, which is far more common than you expect. Your life situation nourishes you. It might challenge you at times. That can be how we grow, but it also nurtures you. On the inside, a feeling of wholeness is the precious gift of the creative journey. A sense of fulfillment comes with just being who you really are, without hiding or judgment. This self-possession is a sense of yourself that is unshakable, no matter what others may think. This is your own creative work. It liberates you from the need to constant approval. You might still enjoy approval and acknowledgement from others, but you won't need it in order to know and honor what is truthful in your heart and how to live with this wish. This empowers you. It enables you to live and lead from your heart. The world needs more people like this, like you, sacred rebels. That is just so beautiful. So creativity is essential, all right? With the creative energy inside of you awakening and growing, your ability to live authentic, interesting, and unique life that truly reflects who you are and what is important to you becomes not only possible, but as natural as breathing. So this is the cultivation of self-esteem, self-confidence, trust, and willingness to be foolish now and then. So all of this is important to embrace if you're going to live an interesting life, along with good sense of humor. So needing to disconnect from energy or depression. Okay, so some of the symptoms of disconnection from our creative energy are depression, anxiety, and panic disorders, feeling of emotional stagnation. So it's stuck in the pattern of grief, fear. So this is a reaction to life might rise again and again, leaving us feeling as though we are living in a soul-defying pattern of habitual emotional reaction. Then fresh, spontaneous feelings that are genuine to the present moment. So we shut down emotionally, and that's why we become numb, because what we need is to be shook. This is the universe shooking us. So it's a torrential outpouring of emotion, but afterwards you'll feel shocked and ashamed and try to toughen up so it won't happen again. That cycle can drain us even further. If you are disconnected from your creative energy, you are not honoring the fullness of individuality. So this is where you could be lacking in achievement. So what you're missing is being you. How do we change this? We need to need the divine defiance of the sacred rebel within that says, from the heart, I don't want to live this way. I dare to claim a different reality for myself. And this can happen. So know it and keep saying that, and you'll feel it going away and wanting to be and see the beauty in the genuine creative path, because there's no one like you. You'll see the confidence, allowing yourself to have feelings and choices and know that you're a human. And your creativity is blossoming. It's a very liberating, creative genius. Your heart's passions. So recognize that you are meant to awaken so that you can break from the rules and go within your own wisdom. And creativity just happens when we don't follow the rules, but we allow for the novel, the intriguing, the exciting, and the vibrant emerge within us. So this is when we know we can see the world in colors. So even though we know something has always been done in a particular way, a better way can always be found. So these are the questions that we are always asking. We dare to dream of a healthier world, based more on love than fear, where it is possible to live your dreams, manifest your heartfelt visions, nourishing than a constant struggle or drain. So you need to live in the real world, others say. Sacred rebels are living in their world, in the real world. Theirs is a world of love, possibility, individuality, and freedom. This sacred rebels refuse to be put down by those who are frightened by being truly alive. So this is a spiritual passion on individual values, and this is endless creative possibilities. So you're about all about creating beauty and passion in the world and sharing with others. Know that you have the heart's potential. All right, so let's look into this. All right, this is for the collective. So right now, current energy. Okay, if I get any flippers, I'm going to stop right there, and I will take that as a sign that no more shuffling. All right, thank you, Sacred Rebels. Oracle deck. All right, messages from the divine. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Messages of the highest, utmost frequency of love and light. Messages from the ancestors, wisdom. This is for the collective. Current energy for the collective. Current energy. What is the energy for the collective? All right. Do one big shuffle this way. These cards are really big. All right, let's do it. All right. Stop whenever there's a flyaway. Their jumper is the main card, the current energy. Current energy. Current energy. Hope you're all amazing today. Please like, subscribe. If you like these ancestors readings, be looking into your gifts. What are your gifts that you have? Your special talents. Messages for, this is energy, sorry. Energy for the collective. Alright, it's too many. Let's just again. I'm going to do it the other way. These cards are... Alright, messages. Energy for the collective. Energy. I feel like there's lots of different energy going on. Nothing really popping out. So I feel like it's all in circulation. Very in motion. Like it's smooth. I'm feeling things are moving like butter. Nothing's stuck. Smooth and collective energy. Fast forward if you don't like the shuffling. Just want to get the right message. Energy for the collective. All right, one more shuffle and then I'm just gonna start. One more. Oh. Jeepers. Okay, they just want to have two. So the current energy, there may be two different energies, okay? So I will just keep out two. Pick which one is closer for yours. All right. So the current energy for the collective, we have the Pandora's gift. So this is opening up something of the unknown. And we have relax the hold of the darkness and be at cause. So I feel like this is totally two different stages of the awakening. So the Pandora's gift is seeing obviously the bad and the good. It depends the way you look at it, right? It's the illusion, the mask, but there is something truly divine. The blessing within the struggle. So 45, number 9. Does number 9 resonate better with you? Pandora's gift. Okay, we'll do the beautiful green gem, the aventurine, I think. And then I will do the, not tourmaline. Can't remember the name. All right, pick a different one. Going to pick the moonstone. All right, moonstone for relax and hold. Relax the hold of the darkness and be at cause. 26. That's 8. A 9 or 8. So I feel like this is during the beginning of the awakening. You know, kind of being brought up into that cycle, the cyclone of the awakening. Being the light like shining right on you. It's almost like a flashlight. It's so bright. It's almost too intense, you know. And then this energy of patterns and sequences. So relax the hold of the darkness. Yeah, don't get lost. When you get shown into, go into the darkness to heal, don't hold on to it. Grow. Come out of it. These are cycles. All right, so your current energy. You could be in the darkness right now. In the darkness being, feel like you're having a bit of a struggle. It's kind of like your clothes have been ripped off. You're very vulnerable. In that energy of just being almost very exposed in this vortex. Like she's naked and she's somewhere in this hold and holding on to this because it's in fear, creating and be at cause, like a cause and effect. Follow the beat of the cause. Think of why. It's like be at the cause. So instead of thinking of what this energy is being shown, this a very intense energy being woken up to, think of why instead. Why be at cause is try to figure out what you're trying to be shown, what the universe is wanting to show you, why you are in this energy, because you're in the darkness, almost in this emotionless energy where you are in the physical but not truly awake, not truly living. So this is ripping your kind of like all of your comforts away, showing you something that's very beneficial, that will be very beneficial. So try and look at this as a blessing. And the other current energy, Pandora's gift. Being gifted something where you see, I believe, the good and the bad. It could be looked at as a good or a bad. Twice 9 is the Hermit. All right, so Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forego your belief and judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another, some terrible happening. It is time to let go of the shame-based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over any perceived imperfection or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. All right, so this is all about releasing judgment, to surrender to anything that it was all meant to, it was never meant to be in punishment. It's meant to be part of your journey. So Pandora frees the soul from such torment. This is her gift. The human journey necessarily involves learning through experience. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is the sign of a new time, a time to swap the notion of an inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, how stoppable you shall become. All right, so the sacred rebellion is happening within your soul as a powerful uprising towards liberation. You are breaking free from the weighty criticisms of the world, from the power games that bore you senseless, and from the insanity of sacrilegious priorities in this world. So dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. This is the leader of your soul's revolution. She defies the vicious judgments of history and all that has been said about her, she shrugs off misery, despair, and the weight of the world to recognize that she is a bearer of true and beautiful light of peace, comfort, hope, and reassurance. So this is the realization that you are too divinely defiant believer in hope, who shall cast off the works of anyone who seeks to torment you. As this shift takes place, you shall dare to look within your own being and find the light. You are being put on divine notice from the sacred feminine that there is a talent and ability within you that needs to be acknowledged. So there's something beautiful and that's worthy to seed something new. All right, so choosing to develop and express the seed, step by step, will become an extraordinary light in your life to the world. Poke your tongue out at the naysayers and turn your attention to, say it again. So poke your tongue out at the naysayers and turn your attention to the bright hope within. You were born to strut your soul stuff. All right, so yeah, this is all about grounding your intentions. Get away from distractions and your own thoughts. You are intuitively encoding into the divine light of your soul. All right. Allow yourself to unmask this unmask yourself. Take away anything that was tormenting you. Live in your divine truth. All right. Yeah, so this is definitely about the gifts that you have are because of some things that you've had to go through, right? So don't let any of your talents and sacred gifts, don't let the fulfillment, don't allow anybody else to give you permission, right? And the energy for the other part of the collective, 26. 26 is 8, that's the strength, inner strength, finding your inner strength, being bold, light-hearted, kind, true to self. Relax and hold of the darkness. All right, at this moment requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, with us, more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and accordingly to the bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but a manifestation of the great big cosmic yes. All right, to access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. So you have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second-guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. All right, so you may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild, electric pulse of so much aliveness? Life is wild, but it also is wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakenings at times, but it's also the natural process of evolving where all things mature accordingly to a seasonal cycle and right timing. You are part of it, not apart from part. You are a part of, not apart from that process. So this is the invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life with feeling exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of the darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounding enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky. That is the fear talking. All right, so this is about being free from the dark. All right, so yeah, so So I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite to receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration so that I may leap into my next cycle of life, held in the loving grace of wisdom, so be it. So this is all about following your passions and dreams. So something is really wanting you to move with the flow of life. Imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling you now. It's time to leap. Yeah, so this is leaping into the journey, right? And you feel very bare, feel very unsure. And then this one is letting go of any kind of anything that people held over your head, anything that you people put a mask on you about. Like, this is, you have done, or whatever life struggles you've gone through is to make you into this beautiful butterfly. And this is the part of the awakening that creates this shift, right? To be completely, the tower comes completely coming down, right? So it's like everything, you have to go back to that very pure, very open, understanding, and authentic self, which is feeling naked. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like you want to hide yourself. And that is, all right, so hopes and desires. For whatever stage you're on this awakening, hopes and desires. What are your internal? What's going on in your internal? Your internal space. Internal space, your hopes and desires. Hopes and desires. What are you calling for? Alright. Hopes and desires is bring it into form. Sorry. My bad. So your hopes and desires are bringing this all into reality, right? It's all about kicking off a new start, running in the rain, making these new footprints, making these new ripples, new patterns. It's all about being free, dancing in the rain. So it's like not following a form, not following guidelines, but jumping in different cycles, splashing, making a mess. And this is like frequency. It's just living barefoot, right? Living in your true essence, your true naked essence of here I am my authentic self. Nothing to hide about yourself. Not actually naked, but you know what I mean, like being the real you. Being able to run and just be carefree. So your internal hopes and desires is bringing back the kid spirit and setting these new prints for others to feel free, not feel tied down. Your desires are to jump and laugh and love and set new prints, set new patterns. You're jumping right into this energy. Running away from anything that's made you feel like the sacred fool, right? It's like anything that really kept you in that Joker energy, anything that kept you in that puppet pulling the strings. This is running free, running away from that and running towards your potential. So external surroundings. We did the internal is your internal wants to run wild and free, right? That wild, authentic, nothing to hide, not complicated. Your external. What is going on in your external energy, your external atmosphere? External atmosphere that could be challenging, right? The external factors can cause, obviously, the internal things. So, external factors, please. External factors. Collaborative dreaming. So I feel like that's the external factors is people are all sleeping still, streaming, right? In different stages, kind of like everybody's upside down all around. And I think it's all about coming together, collaborating together, and dreaming one, you know, being free. And it's like creating these thought patterns that are all about our own self-expression. Not that we have to be exactly like each other, but just the understanding of an agreement that we are all best when we are our true selves, right? The world needs us all. That's what's so special. Inner trust that, number 2 again, trust that the path, trust that what you've been hidden from was what's actually what's special about you, your gifts. All right, so trust. So in the external, you be like that dream. I feel like this is like the energy of breaking out of the dream and bringing the dreams to reality. It could be challenging reality with dreaming, the illusions of false security, and what you really want to do. Your hope side wants to be free and who you're meant to be with no judgment. All right, bringing it into form. So what's this running? So the beautiful dreamer, you can imagine wonderful worlds of light. So you can dream up many past possibilities. Now it is the time to bring those possibilities of light into the world. So this is your hopes and your dreams, bringing the light into the world, bringing your dreams, the possibilities, the wonderful, your imagination. It's all about your ideas. So the world needs not only your dreams, as beautiful as they are, but also your creations. So get to creating, journaling, painting. Don't just dream, create. Yeah, so don't just dream, but like run towards your dreams. You're inspired. So you're being asked to honor yourself with commitment to complete your inspired tasks. This is a wonderful reason to commit because they are worth translating into practical form so that other people can access them. All right, yeah, so it's all about these patterns. Just opening a door as you're moving forward. There is a sacrifice inherent in translating the perfection of an idea into the unlimited physical form. Although something may be lost when turning a multi-dimensional concept of endless potential into something concrete, this oracle guides you to realize that there's much more to be gained. So become free of this inspiration so that you can receive your next inspiration. It is already waiting for you. So on you must go. So this is the confirmation that information you need to translate your ideas into form will be provided accordingly to the higher wisdom of life, even if it's unimaginable. All right, so there's definitely something unfolding right now. And it might be going against the usual rules and regulation. So it might happen in ways you're surprised. It's meant to be. So if you feel drawn to this message, know that you are shining like a star. And this light is within the center of your heart. The star always shines. It expands. Just like you're always expanding. Feel that energy within you. I release any fear that they won't live up to any of my ideas won't live up to the perfection of my fantasies. I open up to receive new ideas and inspiration. I am helped with this process through unconditional love for the greater good, so be it. All right, so know that this process continues from your heart. You're born creative, wise, energy. And I feel like you are unlimited potential to the multi-dimension concepts. So I feel like you'll be able to inspire others. All right. 28. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish these tomorrow because this is long. I don't think I'm going to read this many. So I hope you're enjoying, guys. 28. So this is what's going on in your atmosphere and your surroundings. All right, so your heart is big enough to dream not only for yourself, but for a new humanity. Also the external. Wow. It's all about new humanity. So this is all about imagining a new world that is healed with respect, understanding. So even if your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good, because that's your nature of your heart naturally and intelligently cooperates in a grand scheme of loving creativity, working to heal the hearts of the world. So the heart creates win-win situations that benefit individuals and the collective. You're being asked to honor your growing desire to co-create with conscious, like-minded people. So this is a heart-inspired win-win. Working with others creatively is a way to allow the heart to grow and a chance to learn how to honor yourself and others, to find a way to live and find ways to live and let live simply by growing and strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. So if you're going through any rough patches right now, it's time to, like, if you're working, even if you're working with others, ideas may clash and you may have friction. But sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along the creative path. It is not meant to be a permanent condition. So this is just a part of the creative process. Your guidance is to embrace any experience of friction or tension within yourself, or ask you work with another with compassion, detachment, and tolerance. All right, so this is all about resolving things that work and collaborating with others. This is about the atmosphere around you. So if you are being triggered, it doesn't just want to grow one project. Everything that comes into contact with it will grow. So it may be smooth, but it is more likely to be rough. It's not a sign that something isn't working. Far from it. It is more a sign that growth is happening and you are just feeling the growing pains. So you're going through the experience right now, or will be in the near future, because you're part of a new creative learning program for humanity. This learning program is taking place at a spiritual level, and it requires highly individualistic and creative people to learn to work with each other without compromising who they are in order to reach a common creative goal. It is wonderful, important, and challenging. So you need a strong sense of self, and do not lose your voice during this journey. Please remember that what really matters is that you hear your own voice and you're able to connect with your heart's truths. So not every collaboration will be long-term, and at times the journey will be painful, but that is where we gain the most experience. This is neither better. At other times, the journey will be more loving, supportive, and harmonious. This is neither better nor worse, just different. This oracle is the guidance for you at this phase of your life path and creative journey. You are no longer to think of yourself as the lone wolf. Yes, you have your own unique path to tread, but you now have the task to accomplish for your own growth and the greater good for that requires more than one-man band. You will do your own work, of course. However, others are on the way to help you. There is only so much a single drop of water can do in its own, though it is precious. Together, these drops can become a wave and make considerable impact on the world. You are a part of the wave of loving consciousness, and you're meant to be exploring collaborative dreams, healing relationships, and conscious communities. Some connections will be short-lived and perhaps involve some learning experiences that you're hopeful of never needing to repeat. Others will be longer term loves. Either way, you will emerge more of yourself and more in connection with the world that wants your ideas, presence, energy, and light. All right, so you're in a group in this consciousness, and we all need the light. We all need each other's light, and we are more powerful together. So we need to rise above our old energy, the old, small-minded thinking, and move on. All right, so you'll know what you must do, and you'll always trust your own voice above anything. So just let go of any feelings of resentment. You are the beautiful golden light, and this is a chain that all connects the dots, and we all shine. The light shines out and shimmers, making the paper. All right, so it's like all the lights connecting together, and it shines in one big light, one big path, you can see it all like a bridge connecting. That's beautiful energy. All right, we're going to do the gift, and that is it. What is your divine gift? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That's horrible. All right. All right, so the gift. What is your gift? Your sacred gift for this journey. On this journey. Oh my gosh. I feel like you're understanding the journey of pulling the strings, and it's like you're no longer the fool. You feel and you create. I feel like your gift is. What is your gift? The collective gift. The collective gift, please. Collective gift. Come on. Ooh, that popped. Alright, I'm taking that. The legacy of light. Your gift is you're the legacy. Oh my gosh. Like, this is the ancestors card. Your gift is you are the ancestors. You have it within you. You are the divine connection that passes on the flame. Softly, softly, the tender touch. Yeah, it's like these cycles that you are growing, you're passing on, and it's like you are that legacy. That legacy, the divine legacy number 7, the chariot, the moon. Yeah, you're the healing. Wow, that's amazing. I totally resonate with that. I feel very connected with the ancestors, and that we've all been in much different time, different civilizations. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. So this is your gift. This is I feel like you were birthed with this sacred light. It's your legacy. So to take nourishment and support from those that have come before you. Your ancestral lines, not only in blood, but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as sacred rebel from your heart and your belief in yourself. So the more you nourish your legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. You're passing on the gifts. You're the radical change for humanity. This is the sacred endowment for the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generational to the next. Oh wow, this is beautiful. You're the it's like you have gone through so many different timelines. Now you're aligning, you may be remembering. You're all about purpose, healing, and growth. So your legacy cannot be ignored without some detrimental to your sense of well-being. All right. So the legacy of the light is your spiritual birthright, to refine and shine your essence in the world, to be like a sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. Wow. You know what you're meant to be here. Nobody else could tell you, right? Like, because you are authentic. It's like, the legacy of light also asks you to call on the unconditional loving support that exists for you every day. So this is the guidance to you, that something in your family history or spiritual ancestry that is relevant to you now. Your spiritual ancestry can be recognized through the traditions and cultures you are intrigued by and interested in. They do not have to be the same as the spiritual traditions that you were raised with in this lifetime, although they may be. The influence of your family history and or spiritual traditions may be encouraged and constructive, but it also be holding you back. Sometimes we unintentionally absorb the hidden fears of our parents or our religious upbringings, such as beliefs that dreams cannot manifest or that we have to compromise to the point of losing what makes us truly alive. If you're involved in a group project, this is asking you to be true to your heart. If you can relate to this, if you want or relate to this or want healing, just in case it is happening beyond the level of your consciousness awareness, simply complete the healing process below. So you have very special creative and healing offering to make to the world in this lifetime. You will leave a legacy of light for the greater good upon the planet, and you will be lovingly supported many ways by the great creative universal intelligence when you ask for help. If you don't know how to do that, you just ask through unconditional love. I am open to receiving the support, guidance, protection, and assistance that I need to manifest the legacy of light that shines through me now. I release any conscious or unconscious attachments to beliefs or relationships patterns that hold me back from fully shining my light in the world. So be it. Yeah, so know that you are that legacy of light, that you have been here and you do have some very important missions and very important ancestors, all right? So that is your gift, that you're the legacy, that you hold the light, and you've always held the light. Like the moon phases, you always come back greater, better, healed. That's how the legacy, you have that divine wisdom and you're connected to the stars. And that's why you're meant to bring your energy into form. You're supposed to create something new. And that's why you're activated to see past the old energies and to see that you are meant to create with your own authenticity, but also show others patterns and let others see the light. And that is the legacy, is passing it on to others through authenticity. All right? Yeah, the tender touch of healing and words and breath work. This is all creates pattern. And know that releases are all ways to heal. All right? Heal with words, heal with spelling, talk softly to yourself, use kind words, and know that you are the divine creator, shifting realities, endless possibilities, living in your true duality. All right? Till next time, beautiful soul family. Bye.